All right, what's up, my Tascam 2488 Neo Hippies? I'm Paige Anderson, and today we're here with the Roland Verselab MV1. Today, I'm doing a little bit of a tutorial for the guitar players. Yes, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and set up your guitar and mess around with some of the effects and maybe do a little bit of a sample recording so that you know what you're doing when you're doing it. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so when you turn the Roland Verselab on, it's going to be in song mode. You don't have to worry about that. Just go ahead and hit input. Pow. And when you find yourself on input, you're going to see that you are already where you need to be. And that's mic in, off, parentheses, line. I'm just going to tell you to click that value knob in so you know what else is there. Go ahead and click it in and then turn to the right once. You'll find built-in, then twice you'll find external, but today we're going to go ahead and use mic line. All right. Now, once you have mic line set, go ahead, click in to let the Verselab know that this is where you want to be, and then take a few more steps so that we can be on the right page all the time. No pun intended. All right. So next step over is phantom. We don't need that. We're not using phantom power. You can decide how loud you want your external level. Right now I have it at its peak because I'm doing a video and I need to hear what's going on. Next, you have recording source. Here I'm using external wet dry. All right. There are other options here. You can, check them all out if you want to. All right. But ultimately, I'm using external wet dry. All right. Then go ahead and click in my case, because I did go into the menu. And then you can turn again. You'll see recording measure. And then you'll see line gain. Right now, I have it at positive 12, but you can go down to 0 dB. You can add 6 or you can add 12. I have 12 because I'm doing a video, so I need to know that you guys will be able to hear this. Then once you're finished there, go ahead and turn to the right again. And you have option here to either be stereo or mono. I'm going to be mono because I'm playing a guitar. It's only going to be going into the left side. All right. Once you do that, click the volume knob in. And you are finished with all the options here. All right. Now, if I pick up my guitar and strum it. All right. So I have an effect already rolling, but I do have sound from my guitar into the Roland Verselab. Now, the next thing you want to do is get your hands on some of those effects. So, all right. So since I already strummed the guitar and you heard an effect, I'll go ahead and show you how to get to the effects. Go ahead and hit edit and mixer. Once you're on this page in the window, you'll see yourself at multi-effect. All right. Go ahead and push your volume knob in. Pow. And now you'll see multi-effect, comp, and type. Go ahead and push the volume knob in. Right now I have an auto while working, so we already know that the effects work. But let's say I didn't and I was, doing what I normally do, and that's put everything at 0. And I was just at through, you wouldn't hear very much. Go ahead and if you were on through, go ahead and click on myself. And in my case, I'll go ahead and click it twice. And now I can scroll through the effects. Okay, so I have equalizer, mid-side EQ, spectrum. I'm just going to jump to things that you'll hear it happening. All right. So let's say you had that step filter working and you wanted to play around with it. You can edit the step filter by pushing the volume knob in and turning to the right, and you'll see all the different steps here that you can edit and make your own sound. All right. Just keep going to the right and and typically they stop at level, but just keep going to the right and you'll find yourself in edit heaven, and hopefully you'll get something that you're more attracted to. All right, now I'm just going to go back to that step filter, and there are some other deeper effects, like you have auto wah. And of course, if you keep going, if you just keep going, you'll find yourself on, tube screamers, fuzz. That fuzz isn't so fuzzy, but that distortion is heavy. But that fuzz, it's not so fuzzy though. And this overdrive is pretty good too. All right, now let's go ahead. If you keep going, you'll find yourself, I think there's an amp sim here you can go ahead and start playing with. You got different amp types. You got clean twin. I think the greatest thing about this is that you kind of have access to things that they only put into their guitar effects pedals. So be mindful of that. And then we have guitar amp sim, we have saturators, and I think there's also a cabinet thing in here too. But just go through them and, find stuff that you're interested in. Then you have these overdrives with mixtures of chorus, flanger, and delay, and all kinds of different options here. I would go ahead and have a good time with this. Don't get caught up, because you also want to make music, but go ahead and try all of this stuff out and find something that works for you and make a song. So that's my tutorial. You guys have a good one. And instead of doing them 3 times, I figured I'd just go ahead and let you watch it 3 times. Anyway, you guys have a good one. And hold on. One more thing. Let's say you chose one of these, right? Let's say I'm going to go back over here to, I don't know, Ottawa, right? Right? So I have Ottawa going. Right, and let me play with that a little bit. Let's say you wanted to, I don't know, just record something. Go ahead and hit sequence. I typically record stuff that I'm sampling onto my kit track. And let's say you wanted to use the effect and you wanted to record. Go ahead and set everything up. All right, so I just anything, right? Hit stop. And then just press your load button. And you'll hear that the thing that you sampled or the thing that you recorded had the effect on it. All right. So you don't have to worry about that either. And now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and close the video. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye. All right, family. So now that you've seen the procedure, you'll be able to fly in effects on any instrument that you are running into the Roland Verselab. This unit, once again, your man loves on it so much that I should get paid for doing this. But I love this thing. I always find new things to do with it, and I'm trying to teach people how to love it too. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all have a good one. Bye. And of course, this is my Prince month, so there'll be things up with me, talking about Prince and or me showing how to play a couple Prince licks here and there. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.
It's Paige.